I gotta change this. Sorry, guys. This is a song that I made live one day. I was just messing around on a piano, and I don't really know too well how to play, but I played this whole song. It's like 15-minute song. Actually, how long is it? 13 minutes and 35 seconds. 36 seconds. And you hear the piano and the synth, they're both being played by the same keyboard, so I'm just playing the keyboard. There's no other instruments playing except for what I'm playing on the keyboard live. I'm sorry, guys. I just want to hear the song. honestly, like, I don't really know how to play the piano that well, but the effect of the synthesizer and the piano layered together really lets me play the piano without a tempo, really, and create dramatic moments. And I didn't plan, this is all improv. I didn't plan any of this. I kind of just learned, a tune and then kind of just went with it. Maybe I'll turn this into an actual, like, mainstream song in the future. Like, give it a tempo. Give it, like, a marching kind of rhythm. What did I call this one? Piano Ballad 01. Look at my domains. What I got? I got little gems. But I'm actually, let's clean this up. Let's clean this page up a little bit. Kind of messed up there. Here we go. I already know what I want to do. I want to create a row. Sorry if the music's too loud. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna... We're gonna put it at the very bottom. I think it'll look good there. it's been a while since I've actually played that song on a piano, and it's just some I don't know, something that I came up with like 8 months ago, just messing around on the piano, and then it became like this epic. And so eventually I got pretty good playing it after a few days, um, for like a few hours, and then I decided to record it. One shot. That's it. I didn't try to record it more than once, and that was the result. 14 minutes long, 13 and a half minutes long. All right, so what did we do? We moved this down. Let me turn that down. Yeah, this is a song I made using a Super Nintendo synthesizer and a bunch of, effects machines. But it's like a Super NES game song. Oh, and I also live recorded a lot of this song too. I don't do anything with the drums in this song. Like, it's just one loop and it just goes on the whole time. The only thing I do is change the instruments, the musical instruments, the synthesizer. Let's see what this looks like now. Did I ask for it to be on the right? I don't think so. And also, why? Let's see how high this is. Okay. 122. Let's make it 125. Okay. So let's do height 125 pixels. There. Now they're all perfectly aligned to exactly what I want them to be aligned. Ooh. Project Gutenberg. That's one thing I haven't added, was the ability to edit the title. All I have is a button that will intelligently find the title by reading a bunch of articles that were downloaded for the domain, and it'll get the title that way. But I don't have any like edit title button for a domain. So there you go. That's the correct one. So isn't that cool? Like, I saw an issue because it collected the homepage title, right? Ooh, this is this needs to be deleted. How do I delete this domain? There's no way to delete domains yet. But, oh, look at this. This is governor. I don't know what it is, but let's see if we can fix it. The title. Validate user. All right. What are these articles? Let's just modify this website. I don't really care for it. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it has science articles on it. So I'm going to, what I really wanted to do tonight, because it's only like 9:30 right now, is hold on, let's see if we can do lowercase. it does do lowercase. But yeah, one thing I wanted to do was actually find some more domains to add in my feeds list, or to approve more domains. Okay, let's search that one again. Isn't that cool? Results for a specific domain. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, well there's a lot going on there. Why is this empty? We're just gonna clean up this domain for now. Add it to our list of domains we need to curate, right? oup.com. In fact, is it whitelisted yet? There. Where does it does it say anywhere that it's whitelisted? No? Oh, yeah, it'll say remove whitelist. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. By the way, this is software I built. If you're just, coming to watch for the first time, which, by the way, nobody's watching, nobody cares, don't know how to get anyone to watch this. Like, what am I, just like shadow banned from YouTube or something? Is that what's going on? Am I literally shadow banned? Because I might be. And if I'm not, then they should, because I like my women submissive. Yes. Anyway. What is going on with this domain? Let's find out. Is there anything in this domain? There's a lot of citation authors in the meta. Skip nav, we're going to, we're gonna add that to our analyzer here. All right. What is this widget? Okay. Well, that made everything easy. We don't need any of that. Boom. Okay. Wow. And then another widget gets deleted. And here's our main content here. Widget is something that I ban, which I need to get rid of because it's a... what do you call it? It can mean anything, basically. Where is it? Who can find it first? Well, I don't see it anywhere. Fine, you know what? There it is. And now I have to reload the entire app. I had some snacks that I want to try. I would like to try this white cheddar popcorn. I know it's carbs, and it's really noisy. Let's make some noise. Ready? I'll play this song one more time, and then I'm gonna go to the copyright-free music the ambient music that I usually play. But this is a song, basically a song that I played live. I recorded it live. Not live streaming, just I pressed record and then I started playing it on the piano. That kind of live. And then I exported it as an MP3. Using Ableton Live and Native Instruments Complete 13 and Serum Massive. What else? Ozone plugins, Pro Q, invisible limiter, or yeah, invisible limiters, which is a Japanese VST, I think. Let me turn it up. This popcorn's alright. Kind of tastes like sweaty ass, to be honest. White cheddar? This is not white cheddar. Dude, I can't wait for the next season of Dr. Stone. Like, I'm just thinking about it. It's just such a good anime. What else did I get? Ooh, ASMR. I guess nobody likes science and technology. They just want to watch people play video games. These are pretty good. Okay, yeah. What the hell's taking so long? Whoa. That's a good sign. 6,300 words. Alright. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to clean up here. Finally, there's our abstract. Way down there. Wow. References? Oh my god. Look at how broken this is. It's so broken. Look at that huge image. Is that an SVG? I think it's an SVG. That's probably an SVG too. Oh boy. It's only 10,000 elements. It's kind of a lot. Let's see. Wow, HTML. Yeah, let's go there. All this stuff is being skipped. Ooh, nope. Hmm. There it is. There's our title right there. I need to be able to differentiate block from inline block and apply that to my article results. If it's in a span, it's in line. All right. No. Oh no. Nope, we're not doing that. Actually, let's see what else we have here. Nope. That sounds cool. Let's play that. So what are we doing? We're just cleaning up this website. That popcorn sucks. ASMR. There we go. That's what I wanted. Peanut butter M&Ms. Yep. You can see my golden slime behind me. Hmm. I should have page level um, analyzer rules too. Or like path level. Hmm. Path level um, analyzer rules. Interesting. Hmm. That just gave me an idea. So for the analyze rules, instead of just having a list here, we'll put this list into an accordion called like site-wide analyzer rules. And then when you create a new rule, you can choose a third input here. It'll be a drop down. You'll be able to create your own, or no, you'll be able to type in the path, for the analyzer rule. So if you go to a page that matches the path, it could be a partial path, right? So it could apply to an entire directory structure of web pages. That's still a little loud. There we go. And then I can organize this page based on path and just have a bunch of, instead of having just a list of analyzer rules here, instead it'll be a list of paths. The first path just being star, right? It'll just be every page star. Yes, that is a very good idea. I'm adding it to my list of things. Here, I'm going to add it to my can-do board for collector. You might be wondering, why does this look a lot like Trello? Well, it's because I used to use Trello and I liked it a lot. It was very straightforward. And I just didn't want to have to like have an online, how do I put it? I wanted to own my data, and I wanted to make my data available offline if necessary. And so I just had to build my own Trello clone, but it's turned into a lot more than just, you know, Trello stuff. I've got organizations. Is it gonna load? No, there we go. Yeah, it's just really big. Wow. Yeah, teams, members, security, settings, right? Themes. You can upload a CSS.js and then upload image resources too. So now I don't have a CSS file here, and it's kind of annoying, right? Like if I want to create a theme, I have to basically create it in, like for example, Chrome DevTools. Just write a theme and then copy and paste it into a file and then upload the file here. I want to make it to where you don't even have to upload a file. You can just say edit CSS file, and it'll let you, like, this will close, and then half of the screen will be taken up with an editor, and you can write whatever, and it'll update the theme like live. Anyway, there it is. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this is a dope song. Let's see, path field. Used to define analyzer rules that are applied to specific articles that match partially to the path, to the specified path. Optional. Display list of display vertical list of accordions. Each accordion represents a unique path. All analyzer rules that hold on. All analyzer rules are categorized under each accordion. Categorized under these accordions, and then analyzer rules with no path are categorized under the star accordion. And there it is. Save. So analyzer rules are no longer done. They're at the top of the list. Next to Charlotte's router, we're gonna actually work on that right now. That's what we're gonna do. My friend, I hope he wants to play some Borderlands 3 with me, because like I do really want to write code, but I also want to play and beat Borderlands 3 in my downtime, whatever time he can give me, because he's working hard lately. Anyway, alright, so here's our router app. We have a legit app that almost works. Look, we have a username and password here. We have a header. It's gonna show a list of instances, and look at this. We can add a new instance, but not really, not yet. Uses cookies. Look, we have a note. In fact, I'm gonna put the note right below server name because I don't want to separate that text field from all the other text fields. So here it is. There we go. And there it is. Beautiful, right? All right, so add instance. This button will make a forum post. The action will be add instance slash save. Save new or create. All right, we'll have to stop that, but we're definitely going to create a new method here. This will be create, and all right. We're not going to return anything. We're going to redirect to / dashboard. Okay, and return view. Okay. Whatever. Can I return redirect? Oh. I guess it's an action result. It's a redirect result. Cool. Thanks, Microsoft, for making everything complicated. Where's my water? Fiji. Oh no. My streaming computer is trying to mine Ethereum right now. I need to uninstall that app, to be honest. It's a waste of good energy. Let's see. At least for Ethereum. Bitcoin, I should probably mine that, but no. Maybe if I had like a solar panel set up in a bunch of car batteries and a bunch of, tiny GPU machines with like 3090s in them. Yeah. It's like 400 watts each. Imagine having to collect sunlight for that. I just had an amazing idea that I could easily do. Okay, ready? Buying a large piece of land out in the middle of nowhere where it's like 90% sunlight all year long, like just there's never any clouds, and build an underground naturally cooled space where air is constantly flowing through it from these underground piping that stay cool because it's deep underground, right? And then fill that space with these mining machines and also batteries, lots of batteries. And then up on the surface, just have a ton of solar panels. And you can start small, right? The more money you make off of the mining, the more solar panels you buy. And then it just grows exponentially. Sorry, I was fantasizing about making millions of dollars off of Bitcoin. Give me a second. texting my best friend. Okay, so if request dot has form content type equals true, we probably are using a form. So can we do like post? Yes, we can. Then whatever. So what are we gonna do? Oh yeah. Var instance equals new. What are our models? We have a config Charlotte instance, and then from there we gotta set things up. So what do we have? We have ID first. Where's my ID? There's no ID. Wow, how does it know? No? Okay, you know what? I'll just type it if you're not going to do anything, Microsoft. This actually probably belongs down there. And, it's probably going to be server name. Oh, wait, no, there is a URL, so... Yeah, we have server name, uses cookies, ID. Oh. Yeah. So instance dot ID equals request dot form instance ID instance dot URL, and then after URL there's a server name. And after that, oops, there is note. And after that, use cookies. So use cookies equals request.form uses cookies equals 1. Cool. And then what we do is we go to our app.config.charlotte. Wait, what? It's just, oh, instances dot add. There we go. And then we save. So in order to save, we must first create a function in our app. And then we're just going to call this public static save config. Right? And this does something really simple. It just combines text system.text.json. There we go. It just creates a string out of a of an object. JSON string out of an object and saves it. So we also need system.io because why not? Let's see. And we're going to be saving our config file. So let's do this. Public static string config file name. Yep. So I think that's going to be relative, so we'll just do file dot write all text, right? Path should be map path slash config file name comma JSON serializer dot serialize config. Look, it already knows what I want. Thanks, Microsoft. Ooh, more snacks. Rah. And then I'll go work out before I go to sleep. And then that'll be really bad for my sleep schedule. And then I probably should be snacking right now at 10 o'clock at night. But I only had like one small meal today, and it was Tom Kha with a little bit of chicken and some bamboo shoot. Look at that. I can write code with one hand. Faster than I could typing it with two hands. All right, and now we go back to the dashboard, right? And what does the dashboard do? Well, it shows all the config files. Look at that. Config equals app.config. That's all I have to do. Microsoft MVC, you're awesome. And then what do I do here? Well, I do a little bit of my trickery. For each instance in model dot, wait a minute, I need to have an actual model. Let me look this up really quick because I haven't done that in a while. So .NET MVC specify model in CS HTML. There we go. The exact syntax would be, let's see here. Where's our models? All right, we're gonna do a new class. We're gonna call this app instance. Wait, no. Dashboard view model. Yep, and then in our, hold on, what is this? Yeah, we can save that. Here it is. here we're going to add our model, which will be router.models dot dashboard view model. There we go. So model dot nothing, because there's literally nothing. So we can actually do a public config. Okay. Okay, whatever. And then also public, where is it? Viewing instances. Bool equals false equals true. Yeah. I don't think we need app anymore. What we do need is to fix this. And our model will be a new dashboard view model where our config equals app.config. And that's it. Alright, so from here we access config.charlotte.instances, and then we add a div with a row hover. We're going to do h5 for instance dot ID plus, I think it's like this. Yeah, you can do that. I think. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, so plus a space plus instance dot server name. Or actually, let's do server name first with a dash in between. And then we'll add something else. Let's find out. The URL. No, let's just leave that the way it is. And then we'll just copy it, turn this into a span, I guess. This will be URL. Right? In fact, we're gonna delete all that. And we're gonna add another row. There we go. Let's not use padding just yet. What are we gonna call this? Oh yeah, instance.url. So slash div. And then let's also do like a pad right. Yeah, we're actually gonna what? Hold on. Let's just make it an A tag. Make it go in a different target. I mean, in a different window if somebody actually clicks on it. And then let's close this. And then this one will be oops. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Just put it in an if statement. This is the part of like Razor that I don't really like because it's a pseudo programming language inside of HTML. Okay? The correct way to do it, the way that I do it, is I have a separate file for each like item, right? So this would be an item here. So that would be in a separate file. And if I wanted to edit the item, I would just look for the HTML file for that item. And then I would just have a mustache placeholder for this area. This would just be a mustache variable. That would look like this. List. Anyway, let's see. So we're gonna show a thing if there's cookies, and the last thing that we want is another row if there's notes. So if instance.note is then div class equals row slash div, and we'll just add a paragraph with instance.note. Let's do pad top small for that. Let's see what this looks like now. Oh, I gotta press play. Don't forget to press the play. Dude, no more of any of this. I'm full. I'll save it for like snacking on for the next 2-3 weeks. I'll just hide it in my closet. Oh, here we go. What? Okay, what is config model? Let me hold on 1 second. How can that be? Whatever, let's see what it says here. Yeah. Look. There it is. And if I press play, I get it. Okay, so. Oops, what did I press? A stupid Windows key. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, let's see, if model.config is not null and model.config.charlotte is not null and model.config.charlotte.instances is not null. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, I like music like this. Like it feels like the churning ocean. And there you have it, boys. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's see. Oh, I didn't save any instances yet, so it doesn't even matter. Let's add a new instance, shall we? And before we do that, let's just double check our, which one was it? Index here. Okay, yep, add instance / create. Alright, so let's just add one, shall we? Charlotte 001. We're gonna call, yeah, this is gonna be like localhost 7077, I think. Let's find out what it says in collector. There's our browser endpoint. Yeah, 7077/browser. /browser. All right. Server name. What's the name of this computer? Bahamut. Note. First instance ever. Period. Uses cookies? No. Add. And why? 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 What? Oh, you know what? Duh. If app.config.charlotte equals null, app.config.charlotte equals new thing. App.config.charlotte.instances equals new thing. Do I even need to do that? Yes, for whatever reason. Alright, let's save. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Okay, whatever. Let's just go back, log in, and press the button again. Shing! Denied. Why? What? That's really weird. Do I have to like give access to... Let me just go back one. See, this is a simple hack. I just moved the executing line back one line. Then I'm gonna go in my projects folder for Charlotte and router. and change the properties for this. Add, what is it, network service? I don't know. Wait, I already give network service, so what other service needs access? Like, what is going on here? Let's see if that works. .NET 6 access to the path is denied. File.write all text. Here we go. I need it. Yeah, .NET Core. No, .NET 6. How about ASP.NET 6? Visual Studio. IIS users. What? That's 2019. Okay. All right, let's try this. We're gonna right-click Charlotte, go to Properties, go to Security, click on Advanced, select Administrator. Wait, there it is. Owner is administrators. Let's see if that works now. Nope. All right, let's keep trying. How about this? What if I just, for shits and giggles, we just add everyone? There's everyone. There's everyone. And we just let them have modification. Yeah, okay. Now, let's see. Projects, Charlotte, router. Does it have to be in a folder? Yeah. It's really useful, thanks. How many times can you find that on the internet? What is going on? Oh, that's what's going on. I see. It's trying to write to... Okay, config file name doesn't exist. that's why. That is why. Okay, so what's config file name? Well, we'll find out here in a second after I go to my program and config file. So let's see here. Yeah, app.config, what? No, app dot, what? Okay, router dot app dot config file name equals that thing. And then we're gonna use it there. There we go. That should fix everything. Yeah, let's log in. And then let's click this button. Boop. Oh look, now we have a thing. It looks horrible. There's no padding. It's gross. It should all be on one line, honestly. So where are we going? Into this index here. We'll just do this. Where's the other one? There it is. /div. But these two actually need to be there like that. Everything's looking good. This will actually be, yeah, a row. On the row below it, just in case. So, pad right, okay. Wow, it already updated it. And then our note also needs, why is it that it's still like that? Oh, wait. Why is that in a row? There we go. That makes better sense. What is going on here? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see what's going on here. This definitely needs to be in a row, all the way up until here. Dashboard. All right, so dashboard, we're gonna do a max width of, I don't know, 2100 pixels. And then margin will be 0 auto. What? Hold on. What is going on here? Oh. Let's do 1200. No, let's do like... man. Yeah, let's do it like that. And then our row hover, we'll add pad to that. That looks better, but... oh, this needs to be in a div class column. There we go. And now that looks a little better. But this should probably just be like call text title instead of an H5. And then we can add, dot dashboard. What is this? Item. Dot item title. Dot title. Text. Decoration is bold. No. Font style equals bold. Oh my god. Font weight. Oh my god. Really? Am I really that bad at my job? Ooh, that looks way better. Let's just make that a column. Okay. Let's get rid of this div here. We don't need it. And then we'll bring all this stuff back. And then you'll be able to see our one item on this one row. Bahamut Charlotte 001. There it is. We now have our first ever thing. Let's call this a dashboard list. I have a feeling we need to actually add list here. And then we will create our styling for that list within our theme here. So let's see here. Dot list, dot item, border, bottom, 1 pixel solid, and RGBA. Let's see, 0000.1. Wrong one. How about router? Let's do watch. Let's press save, and there it goes. It saved our list file. And now we have a line at the bottom of our list item. So if we add more items, they'll be separated by this really nice, clean little line. And this is all we really need. We just need a way to view our instances, add new instances, maybe even edit existing instances and delete existing instances. But besides that, the only other thing this app needs is a Signal R page, which will show the live stats for all of the routers. I'll have to set up a pub sub system. A server-side pub sub. So I have like my Signal R, right? And Signal R will subscribe to a publisher. And the publisher will publish whenever one of these instances is used and finished being used, it'll just publish information about, about that instance of Charlotte and what it downloaded, how big it was, etc., how long it took. And then I can just view like what do they call it? A trail log? A tail log. Yeah, a tail log. Then I can view a live tail log of what's going on in my router. And I think I need that so that I can debug any issues with my routers. And in fact, the router, if it does get an error from the server from a Charlotte server, then it should output that error in the tail log. Or instead of having it in the tail log, I should have like a separate log that's not a tail log, but like an error log, so I can view the most recent errors that has occurred. And that'll be static, so that, you know, all of these instances of Charlotte they're just going to be filling up the tail log with information. And so if I put the error there, the error is just going to disappear in like 2 seconds. So I have to store the error in a static place so that I can look at a list of errors and see what time those errors occurred. But yeah, this is what I need. It's basically a Docker container that is a load balancer. It's not really a load balancer. All it does is find an instance of Charlotte that's not being used and uses it with a 10-second timeout. If I don't get a response in 10 seconds, then that instance is usable again. So here's our first, and this is a legitimate URL. So this will be the name of my first Charlotte, first instance ever. Boom. We could add more, but I don't have any more, and I haven't set up Charlotte to work in Docker yet, even though I did some research on Ceph Sharp, the C# library that allows me to render web pages in the Chromium web browser. Right, so I did research on Ceph Sharp, and it works on Linux. So, yeah, we're just gonna close that one, and we're gonna move that one over. We don't need it anymore. I just don't get any views. All right, so yeah, this might not look like much, guys, but it's a web server that all it does is route traffic from collector to various instances of Charlotte, so that I could have as many Docker containers running as I can handle for Charlotte. And I'm gonna have to figure out what like the minimum memory usage is for one of these Docker containers, so that I can cram as many of them as I possibly can onto a single server. And then I'll have like I don't know, 15 Charlottes running. And then guess what I'll do? I'll create another page, right? A totally new page for Charlotte. Not for Charlotte, sorry. For collector. And this new page will be like the downloads page. It'll probably just be a button that I can press. I do need to get rid of this whitelist and blacklist domains list thing. These are unusable now. The only way I should be able to whitelist or blacklist a domain is by coming to the domains page and choosing the domain and going to advanced and clicking one of these two buttons here. Okay, sorry guys. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to put a button here, right? That'll allow me, actually, no, I'm going to change the way the downloads page works altogether. There will be no, what do you call it? There will be no signal R on the downloads page. Instead, I will have a download queue page, and it'll contain the downloads component here, right? And this stuff here will stay up here. I need to get rid of those two right now. Let's go to my partials, headers, downloads, and get rid of the blacklist and the whitelist. And we'll actually set this to instances, right? And then, this will just be an input type equals number. And the value will be 1, but the max, hold on, what is it called? Input type number max length. Okay. Is that it? Alright, let's just use max length then. Where is it? Wrong one. Oh, yeah, we're working here. I forgot. It's so crazy. Max length equals 10. You know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. This is what I'm gonna do. On input equals if instances dot if this dot value dot length, sorry, if this dot value if this dot value is not null, or there we go. No, I'm gonna just call this check instances, and then under downloads, I'll just have a function check instances. So var I equals instances dot value. So if I Yeah, I guess. Is greater than, I don't know, 10? Then instances.value equals 10. So booyah. All right. And then we'll have a label here. One instance. Oops. Let's go with 40 pixels. Yeah, that's what I want to see. One instance. Download from feeds. Boom. All right, so what's going to happen is once I click this button, instead of making a call to signal R, I'm just going to get rid of signal R altogether on this page. And then once I click this button, boom, it'll generate 10 iframes, or it'll generate the amount of iframes that I specify here, and they'll all be a certain height, and they won't have any they won't have any overflow. So then I'll be able to scroll down and view all my instances running, right? So then on one page I can be like, oh yeah, 10 instances, boom, and now it's hitting Charlotte 10 times in a row at the same time. And the Charlotte's web router will route all that traffic, and basically once I set up my network here in my bedroom with this, I have a it's not a router, it's a switch. So I'm gonna hook up my two little mini machines there, and I'm even going to set up my streaming computer to be the one to have this page running 10 instances. And then I'll use this computer, the one I'm streaming on, I'll use my main computer, I'll use this for just my local copy. And actually no, this will connect to my database as well. I think I'm gonna put my main database on my my secondary machine, which is a pretty beefy, powerful machine, like an i7. It might be a 10th gen, might be an 8th gen, I don't remember, but it's an i7 with 16 gigs RAM and an RTX 2070 and an M.2 drive, so I can put the database on the M.2 drive and just fill that bad boy up with a terabyte of data. I'm gonna have to pay Microsoft for a SQL Server license every year or something, I don't know. Anyway, it's 11 o'clock. I have one more hour of this. It's been about 2 hours. I'm going to get up and stretch again. I think the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the download page to use this field. It's going to take a little setup, but I think I can do it within the next 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes and get it working. And also And then I'll have to set up the Charlotte web router to actually route, um, route traffic to instances of Charlotte, to and from. And then I'll be able to test it locally with my instances. Wow, shit's about to get serious. That means I might have to get rid of this view console button. But yeah, when I have the console open, you can see everything. So it's kind of like a debugging window, right? A logging window to see what the hell's happening. But I don't think I have any limit on it, so it'll just print a bazillion lines and then run out of memory. But at least I can see what's going on. There we go. Now we're downloading articles, right? Yep. And see this? I think I'll keep this in the console here, but if we're not using the console and we're only showing this little output there, then instead of showing like the amount of links found on each individual domain, I'm just going to say found, this is what, 10 links, found 10 links when downloading, and then it'll show this page here, right? So that I know I found 10 links. I don't know what domains they came from, but at least I know I found 10 links. And I won't show the words, none of that. Like, why do I need to show that? Honestly, I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to fix this. But first, I need to take a break, and then I'm going to work on the instances thing. Here we go. Putting all the snacks away, hiding them from myself. Give me 5 minutes. Let's get to it. So I got some water, but I also got a bourbon barrel quad barrel aged ale from Boulevard Brewing Company. Here we go. That tastes like Kentucky bourbon. It's got like a sweet aftertaste. All right. Instances. Oh God. No, you know what we need to do? Not that. We need to focus on this. Finish this first and then get our instances up and running and then program this. Right? And then click this button and see watch as Charlotte downloads tens of thousands of articles a day, probably over 100,000 articles a day. I'm probably going to upset my ISP. But I'll tell them, bro, what do you think computers are used for? It's used for automating and downloading and networking and gathering information and collecting information from the internet. I mean, come on. Like, why do you think there's laws in place? Right. Oh, these clouds go pretty well with the music. Let's see if there's another one. Oh, Britney Spears. Water. Mars. No, this is Egypt. We're in Egypt, and it's dusk. Wow, you can see the wind blowing the sand across the dunes. This is a pretty good simulation. But then it gets weird. Watch. There's the Giza pyramid, but not as it should look. Alright, well, here we go. Into the weirdness. Here it comes. Disco pyramids. Disco pyramid. Let's go. There's a dance room inside of the big pyramid that shows a map of the big pyramids in a little miniature with a disco ball above the main pyramid. Very weird. Oh, and then you're gonna do that, and you're gonna break my screen. Okay, what is that? A warp? Are you warping me? Am I being warped? Well, that's tripping me out right now. That is really tripping me out. What is going on? Oh, the FOV is really messed up. No, it's like mirror. Like I'm inside of a reflection of a ball. What is going on? And then vast desert that goes on forever. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that pretty? Thanks, Shader Toys, for all your weird and quirky simulations. They are used as a background for my new tab window in Chrome. Boop. And they're random. All I had to do was add some links to an array in JavaScript, and then my code just loads a random shader toy. Oh, look, it's fire. This one's really good. I really like this one. Really well designed. It's simple, but beautiful at the same time. Keep going. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones, actually. It's really incredible, the amount of detail in the clouds and the planet. It just looks real. Like, that is the sunlight reflecting off of the clouds, creating a sunset. You see it? It's creating a sunset. That's like what it would really look like in real life, right? But it's a simulation, an incredible simulation. Like, eventually the camera's going to start flying across into the clouds and then right above the clouds at Mach speed. Yeah, look at that. That's like 100,000 miles an hour. At least 100,000 miles an hour. Isn't that cool though? So clean. So cool. Look at those shadows. It's so believable. Oh man. The different patterns. Like, whoever made this did a really good job creating these procedurally generated clouds. Might be a little too many clouds though. Unless this isn't Earth. I don't see any landmass anywhere, so I don't know. Oh, here comes the dark side. Wow. It's so trippy. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Honestly, like, I don't really want to write code right now. I've been kind of fantasizing about like getting an RV and spending some time in certain places with my RV. So like, if I go to eBay and then I look up oh yeah, I wish I had, yeah, what? Air-conditioned trailer. Oh yeah, that was the bad one. It was, which one was it? There we go. And then I think I set it to buy now. And what? Maximum 20,000. Yeah. Like, I could totally just take this little Airstream with me and just go. What does the inside look like? Whatever I want. Yeah, I'm tearing everything out of that and replacing it. Oh, I could buy that. Not right now though, but at some point. $15,000 for an Airstream. 1968. Mostly all original. Wow, there's a gas line. There are more photos. All right, let's check this out. Give me a second. I'm gonna maximize this. Wow. Actually, no. I'm gonna bring it back. Bring it back. 15 grand for an original 1968 Airstream. As a sink and it. It has a bath? What? Oh no, is that a sink or a bath? That looks like a sink. Oh, there's a shower right next to it. Yeah, see, that's a shower area here. And then you've got a toilet. Interesting. That's... wow. Okay, wow. I should buy this. Look at that. It's mostly original. But should I, though? I think if I bought this, I would have to, like... well, I'd have to tear out most everything. And then... what I would do is definitely get rid of this table area, replace it with a desk and an office chair. And then get rid of this couch area and get rid of this area here too. Where is it? Yeah, the sink area. Get rid of all that. And then make the sink like this standalone thing. Like get a custom sink. And where is it? Where? Oh, come on. Yeah, let's go back. So this area here, I would make it like a fold down bed where it would just come down from the wall and it would land like right here. So then when I push it back up and it locks into place, I'll have all this walking area here for whatever. It could be for VR, right? Because I'm gonna want to do VR when I'm in my little trailer. My tiny little trailer. I want to look at the outside. Where's the outside? There it is. Like, that's so small. But at the same time, like, there's so much you can do with that. But I wouldn't even buy that. It's just like fantasizing over a thing like that. The one that I really want is like, I think it's called Outlander or something like that. Let's see if I can find it. There's the Wolf Pup. That one's a really good one for 18 grand. Here it is, the Keystone Hideout, right? 18,500. Not really that shabby of a price. It's not really that big either. That one's kind of big, but the inside is so clean. Look how professional that toilet area and the shower. Look, you get a shower curtain, bunk beds. I would use that for storage. Yeah, like windows, an even bigger window. Where's the bigger window? Is it gonna show? I want to see that wall, if they don't have an image of that wall. But because it's just there's nothing there. But then they have this thing here that comes out, and it has like LED lights and speakers and stuff. It's pretty cool. That one is a little too big for me, I think. Maybe. Watch, if I type in hideout, oh, there's only 2 of them? How about pup? Yeah, this was the other option that I thought was pretty good. So we have a 16-foot. Which I think is all right. Yeah, this is the one that has the speakers. You see those blue speakers and then the blue LED strip at the top. This one's really cool. And it's not, well, I think this one's even bigger than the other one, but it's got storage. It looks really clean, right? It looks super clean. It has all the inputs, like for water and everything. So I think this is like a good starter for learning how to use RVs. Oh, look at that, an outdoor refrigerator. That's really crazy. It's an outdoor refrigerator. And on the inside, there's a large 6-foot refrigerator and a microwave. Look at that. It looks like an apartment. Like, this is perfect for me, and I'll tell you why. Because look at that, how that that awesome looking couch will turn into a nice bed. Where is it? I mean, look at the cooking area. It's so clean. There's glass there. You take off the glass top and then you can cook. You take off the lid and then you can use the water. What is that? Is that air conditioning? I don't know. Look at that bathroom. Wow. Huge shower. That looks huge. Look at the technology. I think that's Bluetooth too. Yeah, Bluetooth music with a HDMI port. You can probably plug that into a TV and watch movies. But I wouldn't do that. Storage above, that's pretty cool. That turns into a bed or somewhere somebody can rest. There it is, couch with a queen-size bed, bro. Look at that, queen-sized. Big bed. You're living in luxury with that. luxury. So I'm gonna save up and buy one of these so that after winter I can, go out into the wilderness with that. And I'll bring my bike with me on my truck. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Oh, somebody watched for 6 seconds. Wow, that's amazing. When did they even come on? Like never. It's just a flat line of 0. Oh, 10 minutes ago, I think. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I want something like that so that, I can live here in Austin. This is my home. But whenever I want, I can go take a trip and go drive somewhere. It might take 2 days to get there, but nonetheless, just go and explore. Maybe go across the country, like go somewhere different every week. And of course, I'll have to get the Starlink satellite for RV. I gotta sign up for that. So I gotta prepare for this stuff for next year. And I'll even have a little desk area to work in. See that little desk? I'll be able to sit there with my laptop and write code. Whatever code I want. So I'll be able to do my day job. Of course, I won't be able to stream. But I don't really care. Like, nobody watches me stream. The only reason why I do this is basically so I can talk to myself and record it. But yeah, I want something tiny, some kind of little, like, cool little living space where I can just go out into the wilderness and like go on mountain bike trails and stuff. And go in style. Luxury. This is like luxurious. You walk in there, it's like, holy crap, this is luxury. And of course, I'm gonna deck it out with LED everywhere, so it's gonna look amazing when I'm done with it. Yep, I'll have LED lighting, little LED cubes everywhere. It's gonna be so cool. Tiny little, let's go on an adventure trailer. I'll be able to go to Florida, and oh man, I miss Florida. I love Florida. I could even go out there, rent a boat, go fishing, go hang out with some sailors and fish, tell stories and shit. And then eat whatever I cook. Eat whatever I catch. Cook whatever I catch, basically. And of course, I'll be able to also work on Charlotte and Collector. And I'll keep my computers on at all times so that actually not all times. I'll have them set on like a timer, right? And they will turn on at a set time and turn off at a set time, and then I can just connect to them and during those hours remotely, and even VPN, and then VPN into my private network at home and connect to the database, to that massive collector database that I'll be procuring in private at my house. So while I'm on the road, I'll have access to collector while it's growing exponentially, just like constantly growing. Um, Interesting. Yeah, the wolf pup, dude. I want the wolf pup, man. I really want this wolf pup. It looks so nice. How many are there? And how can I order one right now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait until winter passes before I buy one. And it'll be my own little, like, my own home away from home. BLM land. I can explore all sorts of BLM land. Dude, like, I'm just fantasizing over this. Like, I'm drooling over it. I'm just like, let me go wherever I want with. Um, I need to apply for that for that Starlink RV equipment. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Somebody went and looked at my live stream for 6 whole seconds. 6 seconds. That's amazing. Anyway, look at that. Oh man, I want it. I want it so bad. let's do some math, okay? Because I'm pretty transparent with how much money I make. Well, I haven't told any of you yet, but I tell my friends. Mainly to make them shut up because they talk shit, so anyway, let's see. So I get paid it depends. It's like after taxes. Let's see. Give me a second here. I'm checking my financial stuff. Alright, so 4269.86 plus 39.46 plus .23. So I make 8,216 a month. Right now, salary. And my rent is $850. My phone, $120. All my other bills combined, probably another $100. Let's say $150. Yeah. And then for some reason I spend $1,000 on food. And I also buy like $2,000 in toys every month for whatever reason. But yeah, that's basically how much I'm able to, that goes in my savings account. It took me a little while, but I got here to the position of senior software engineer. So I'm not world class yet. I'm just starting out as a senior software engineer, and there's quite a bit that I have to learn about that I don't fully understand yet. I have to be proactive in my role. I can't just be the guy that I used to be, which was a little drone who does whatever's on the board of items assigned to me. Now it's kind of like in between doing that and doing R&D, well, just research and when I say R&D, I mean research and documentation, not development, right? Because there is a lot of development that I do at work, but there's a lot of research and documentation too. So I think that's the important part, is being able to write all that stuff down and organize it. So being able to write professional documentation. I'm talking world class. So that's one thing I'm good at, is world class documentation writing. And I know a lot about software development in general. So, and I excel at everything, basically, like all aspects of software development. Like I've been using CSS before CSS existed, when it was just HTML and style attributes, right? This is like 1997. I've been using CSS since its inception. And JavaScript, I created my own Ajax library. It was pretty advanced. This is back when Flash was really popular. It's really starting to get really popular, and I created an Ajax library called Afflejax, kind of like the cereal Applejacks, but I called it Afflejax with AFL. So it was asynchronous Flash and XML. Flash action script in XML. So Afflejax. And I had an unfair advantage over, any other library because Flash had sockets built in. So I could basically connect to any IP in Flash using sockets and have an interface of communicating through sockets from JavaScript to the server, and then I would use, at the time it was like VB.NET 6. I would just create a little app that used WebSockets and create my own little server from Visual Basic, the little Visual VB.NET. This is like 2001. So before .NET, it was like VB6, VB 5.5, VB5, VB4 even. That's where I started. But back then, yeah, you used WebSockets and you wired up your WebSockets to the DLL, and you wired up your functions to your methods to the DLL, and to override DLL methods, and then boom, now you have listeners and connections. And yeah, way back then, I've done some serious stuff in my time. So anyway, I'm a senior software engineer now. I started a few of my own companies, including DataSilk, which everyone who watches this stream should know about DataSilk. If you don't, let me show you. This is DataSilk. It's my company. This is downtown Austin. I took this photo with my phone and then made it really dark so I can show you all of the software I'm working on, which I need to get rid of all this stuff and just have my logos, so that when you click on one, it'll a window will pop up here or something, so then I can have a beautiful grid of logos just bunched together. But yeah, this is a website in the making. It's transformed many times. I even created this SVG at the bottom here. I just hand drew some mountains and gave them shadows, and turned it into an SVG, and then loaded the SVG on my webpage. Isn't that nice? But yeah, I've done a lot. Selector replaces jQuery. It's an ultralight jQuery replacement that weighs in at 5 kilobytes when it's gzipped and minified. That's pretty amazing, having a 5 kilobyte jQuery clone. And to be honest, I haven't used jQuery in years because I've been using Selector for years. I'm talking 5, 6, 7 years I've been using Selector and improving it and fixing bugs and trying to find ways to make it smaller. 5 KB. Can you believe that? It doesn't support plugins, but honestly, jQuery plugins are garbage in the first place, and jQuery plugins are things you could easily hand write in an hour or less. Honestly, what's the point of jQuery plugins when you can just build your own stuff? unless it's like a really complicated plugin, and then in that case, no, because it's gonna get abandoned eventually, and then you're gonna have this really complicated thing that does a lot of stuff to your website, and there's no support for it. So no, I handwrite everything from scratch. I even created my own CSS user interface. What is it called? A CSS UI framework using less. I use that in all of my web projects, all of them, except this web project. I mean, except this website here, because it's like a one-page website. But all these projects like Collector, Data Silk Core, Can-Do, Saber, Legendary, yeah, they all use Tapestry and Selector, and they all use Data Silk Core. All of them. Collector is now actually just a plugin for Saber. I was thinking about doing that with Can-Do, but I mean, what's the point? Because Can-Do has its own plugin system that I built. I literally mirrored the Saber plugin and system and just deleted some parts of the plugin system and changed parts of it, and now it's its own thing. Legendary is a journaling platform, and yeah, that's super private for me. Like, I journal in it maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, and just talk about what's going on in my life. And you can upload photos to it, so you can have like these really detailed, beautiful journal entries. And it runs on markup. I'm Mark, and it's up. Markup. Yeah. Oh, or is it Markdown? I don't remember. It says Markdown right here. Markdown. We got a Markdown. So what is Markdown? It's really easy. It's so easy. Are you gonna? All right, here it is. It's just text. That's all it is. Text. But you use like things like pound symbols to represent headers, dashes, or like star symbols to represent list items. Like you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 like you do there. In fact, I think you can do 1 dot space, 2 dot space, like that, and it'll turn it into a list. Why isn't it showing anything? That's really weird. Anyway, yeah, so this is what I work on, and I'm done talking about that. I'm gonna just fantasize about this again. Oh my god, it's like my own little mini apartment where, like, the area where I want to sleep, stay warm or cool, and also relax, and the place where I want to sit and write code at my desk. Yeah, it's all right here. In fact, I think I'm gonna tear this whole sitting thing out, and I'm gonna replace it with a desk. And I'll tell you why. Maybe not, though. Maybe I should just keep it the way it is. I don't know, though, man. Like, sure, that's awesome, but like, this looks a little cramped. I don't know. The desk seems a little thin and weak. But that shower though, man, that's amazing. That's an incredible shower right there. One thing I will want to bring with me is a giant pot so that I can put a bunch of water in it from a lake or a river, or I don't even care where. And then boil the hell out of it. And then put it in... should I... See, that's the thing. I want to be able to boil water, not for drinking or cooking, but for other purposes. So if I boil water, will that make it safe? And if I boil water, should I bring a filter with me, like one of those really big filters that allow me to filter out, you know, like parasites and bacteria and harmful chemicals and stuff? Because what I want to do is I want to be able to stay out there for, like, let's say a week, 2 weeks in the wilderness, and then shower like every night and just keep filling up that water tank with fresh water, and have, like, you know, adventures riding my bike, writing code and riding my bike out in the wilderness and going on hikes and eating amazing food. Also, I'm gonna have to purchase like a few batteries and some solar panels and set that up on the roof. Let's see what the roof looks like here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be able to put like 1, 2, 3, 4 solar panels on the top there. Dude, this is gonna be my project for next year. I'm gonna do it. That's really what I want to do, is like, sure, I'll have my home here, right, where I can always come back here, but I can always leave for like 3, 4, 5 weeks at a time, maybe a few months at a time, and just travel around the country. Maybe just make a big circle, go to some cool places, and then come back home. Like, what I want to do, honestly, is for summer, take this, go up north, go into the wilderness with my Starlink internet, solar panels, the whole 9, right? And just be set up. Find RV parks or just BLM land and just hang out. I will always also want to bring some kind of like a gas powered generator and extra gas, so just in case I need power, I can, you know, bring out my gas powered generator. I'm gonna have to bring a lot of stuff with me. if I purchase this and I own it, that's gonna be like my road apartment. Like literally. Like look at that. It's so it feels tiny, but it's 16 feet. It's just it looks like it's gonna weigh nothing. And I'll be pulling that on the road to wherever I need to go. That's so cool that I can have like an outdoor refrigerator. One thing I think I'll want to bring with me is some pots with like tomatoes growing on one, and maybe some like cilantro, basil. I wish I could get some thyme too. Sorry, I've just been fantasizing. It's been almost 3 hours and I haven't done anything. Well, that's because I'm just thinking about my plans, and that's a pretty cool angle. Yeah. Okay, so I need to be able to delete things. I'm gonna just stop coding and I'm gonna rest for the rest of the night. So, thanks for watching, guys, and well, all 0 of you. I really don't care. Anyway, see you guys.